Hey guys, welcome back to the Chaotic Phase and to the first episode of the Chaotic Cast. So, we're starting up with a new series wherein we'll be talking about a few topics that we find relevant or something that we feel we need to talk over. And let's get started with the first episode. I'm so excited for this one, and I'll see you on the other side. So, today we are going to talk about stress, mental health, and coping up with the pandemic. And today, for talking on this topic, we have with us Vishy, who you saw in our previous videos, but today we are here for a different reason altogether. So, Vishy, how do you feel about being here on the Chaotic Phase again?
Oh, Janvi, it feels wonderful to be here again. Like working with you guys, it's a treat. The last time we shot, we had so much fun. But yeah, it's true that today we are discussing a rather more serious topic, and I really wish that this video helps a lot of people out there.
Yes. Okay, so before we begin with this Chaotic Cast series, I'd like to say why did I choose this topic as the first one to begin with? Because all that is happening around us is very stressful. People are not aware of whatever is happening. This is the first time for most of us, of course, of going through a pandemic like this at a severe scale, and the mental health, the stress, and the anxiety that is all around is what inspired me to take on this topic to begin with the Chaotic Cast. So, Vishy, what would you like to add on to this?
Like Janvi, just as you said, there's a lot of uncertainty around going on because of this pandemic. There's this fear of the unknown amongst people. They do not know what to do, and this is taking a toll on their mental health. They do not know what to do. There's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of uncertainty, and over top of that, they do not know how to deal with it. And अपने इंडिया में you know how it is. People, there are a lot of paranoia that people face because of this. So yeah, that's the one reason that this is taking a. So yeah, that's more like it. This is the thing which is what I would like to add.
Yeah, right. You're very true in whatever you said. So, beginning with this topic, what I feel is why there is more of stress, anxiety, and raising mental health issues during the pandemic is because it's a new disease altogether. We all are not aware of whatever this is, whatever that is happening.
And on top of that, we as the young adults, we have faced this thing for the first time. Like there was the Spanish flu, there was the plague, but this used to be a lot of time earlier. We had not anticipated that we'll need to face something such as this, a catastrophe, a pandemic like this. We had not expected. I agree, there was the swine flu going on, but we had vaccinations developed and we did not need to face this on such a level. So that's the thing, this new disease is affecting a lot of people around there, not only physically or with their physical health, but also psychologically and mentally, and we need to address that as well.
And the new norms that are coming on with this pandemic, the social distancing, the everything, the isolation thing, I think that is something that is creating more panic amongst people, and people don't know what to do exactly with this.
See, we as humans are social animals, and if people tell us that you cannot go and meet people, you cannot talk to them, it definitely comes out as a shock. And a sudden lockdown like the one which was announced in March, and the prolonged one, just not being able to meet with people, not being able to move outside your house, that was something which we could not, digest. So social distancing is also something which people are not able to, grasp as a concept. And even if we are able to, the ones which were able to, now we do not want to go out, even if when the lockdown will get suddenly वो निकल जाएगा, बट उसके बाद भी वी विल नॉट बी एबल टू सडनली स्टार्ट वर्किंग. इट हैज़ मेड अस अ लॉट मोर लेजियर देन वी वर, I'd say.
Very true, Vishy, very true. I so believe in this. We've become more lazier as the whole schedule has, gone haywire. Because we used to wake up early in the morning, go to the college in trains and all. But right now we are at home doing everything that we can and attending online lectures, waking up late and all that. So I think we've become lazy. That is there, but now we have to accept it and we need to get back on track also once all this gets over. But currently I think people also when this all started, the mental health cases, the suicides and all was increasing because there was loneliness, there was uncertainty, and people just I think the most important thing would I like to add on is people still don't know what is happening. If you ask me, I have no clue what is happening. The panic attacks are increasing because of this, anxiety is increasing, and people are not able to how to comprehend it.
So yeah, whatever you said is very true, and or more than that, we need to understand and we need to help each other out whenever we could. See, we have the online classes, the work from home going on, but it cannot definitely act as an alternative to the physical thing. It's the next best thing, I agree, but it cannot quite compare to it. But it is what we have, and we need to learn to cope up with it, and we need to train our brains to actually work in that way.
Exactly. And I think more top on this, there are many people who've lost their jobs and the financial conditions at houses aren't that stable like they were before, and this is what adds to the adds more to the anxiety that is there. What do you think on it?
See, I've seen many people, the ones I know, lose their jobs, getting sacked because of it. There are many reasons people are getting fired. They are making various type of excuses, but the main thing is that because because of the economic crisis which has occurred because of this pandemic, people are losing their jobs. This is the bottom line, I'd say. And because of it, the unemployment is rising. People are not earning anything and they are actually dissaving. And if that's the case, then you cannot expect people to work like that. You function on basically no money. There are many people who do not have any investments or savings with them. There are a lot of people who are on EMIs, having to pay their rents and loans, and are dependent on their salaries. And not only that, even businessmen, entrepreneurs, the people who have started their businesses quite recently, they have to shut everything up, and their concerns are just rising on top of it. Like, that's the reason people are getting so anxious about it.
Very rightly said, bro. Very rightly said. So these were the reasons that we could jointly think of about how this is affecting people in their stress and anxiety, mental health issues. But now, how is it affecting exactly?
Basically, it's what, there's this vicious circle, I'd say. When you have anxiety, you have a sleeping problem, and when you have a sleeping problem such as insomnia or sleep deprivation, then there's unnecessary worrying, or as we know it, anxiety. Now, when people are so anxious about everything, be it their economic or financial crisis, being their medical health issues, or be it, having a problem with, not being able to talk to people or socialize with people, this anxiety makes people have different thoughts running in their minds. There's this excessive worrying and paranoia, which leads to people having insomnia or sleep deprivation. Like, they cannot sleep at nights. When they try to sleep, they have these thoughts running that what they have done or what they have to do in the future, and these thoughts does not let them sleep properly. And when you cannot sleep properly, you are tired. There's fatigue over you, and you feel depressed, and you do not like anything which is going around. So when you wake up in the morning from whatever fitful sleep you had, you actually you are not in your proper sense. You have a lack of focus. your work performance deteriorates, and the anxiety and excessive worries just increases tenfold. So this is the main problem, major issue, I'd say, which I need to express, because this is something even I feel that I go through sometimes. There are some days when I do not feel nice, I feel upset and tired, and I do not feel like working, but then I remember that I have so much work going on because of my articleship, that is my internship, my job work, my work performance, and everything takes a toll basically.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to say.
You've explained it so accurately, bro. So accurately. I mean, everything that you explained, all the minute details, is exactly what many people are going through. And not just many people, this is something that even we go through on a daily basis. Because at times you don't know, like you said, you feel tired, you feel fatigued, because you don't know, right, what is happening. So that everything just ends up there. The uncertainty that is there, it just ends up. Cycle that you explained, that is very accurate. Like, I think I agree with it, like 10 completely.
So Janvi, we have talked a lot about the issues which are going around right now related to the mental stress and the fear of the unknown. But now we need to actually focus on how to cope up with it, like what we need to do. We know what we are facing, but what we need to do to curb.
Something that has helped me a lot during this pandemic is that watch or read less of the news that is going around. Please. Just, it's very tempting to know about whatever is going around, but rather keep yourself away from it. Limit the number of hours that you're spending on listening or watching news. Secondly, I'd say focus on your emotional and mental health. We tend to ignore it a lot of times, not just during this pandemic, but overall in general. We are so busy in our day-to-day lives that we forget our mental health completely. Please don't do that. I'll say focus on your mental health before anything else. And lastly, I'd say connect with people. Connect with those who mean a lot to you, your friends, your family. That helps a lot.
See Janvi, whatever you said, that's very true, and I can quite relate to it. I actually talk to my friends and family when I feel down. But to add on upon it, I'd say yoga and meditation helps a lot. Now this may sound cliche, like the typical blog or something like that, but it's very true. Like, I started yoga for around like a couple of months back, and I used to feel like it's not very necessary, and I just started it just for the heck of it. But I actually experienced a lot of difference within me. Like, I used to wake up early in the morning and just 10 minutes of yoga, maybe even pranayam, a 10-minute Kapalbhati or a Anulom Vilom session. It goes a lot of way ahead with your mental and physical condition. Yoga, and secondly, I'd say you should not keep your thoughts with yourself. You need to have a channel, a way through which you channelize your thoughts, your inner insecurities or whatever it may be outside. Talk with your friends, talk with your family, talk with whoever you like, and you'll feel you are very, very happy and relaxed. A very good way to cope up with it.
So this is how we end our first episode of The Chaotic Cast. I hope you all liked it. Thanks for listening. With all that is happening around us, take care of yourselves and your family.
Everyone, please take care of yourself, your family, and everyone you know. Spread awareness, spread happiness, and be happy. Stay happy.
Thanks for watching. We'll be back soon.